Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Looks like gold, guys. Gold is continuing to perform really well. So our gold stocks in both Stock Boss and Bullmaster is performing really well. We'll take a look at that, and we'll take a look at Forex and the markets. The markets were down today. All right, so the markets were down, but holding. All right, so it's at a critical point. And I'll show you guys here what we're looking at. The VIX is down. VIX is at 30. That's good, guys. Come down quite a bit. But we are looking at these areas here on all of the indexes. All right. So here is previous support. And we are right at that area here. What we would like to see is buyers. So for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we would like to see buyers come in. All right. Break through that support resistance here, support area here, which is now resistance. All right. Right here. So we would like to see buyers come in, guys. We got to get past this area here. All right. With a white candle, kind of like here, like white candle, green candle, recapture that moving average here, the green line here, and keep moving higher. All right, that's what we would like to see. But as you guys know, we don't always get what we want with the markets. The markets will do its own thing. All right. However, if that doesn't happen, right, this week, sellers come in again. Now, the markets were down. The Dow was down 155 points down. S&P, NASDAQ, Russell was flat. All right. What we could see, though, remember, we are still in the markdown phase. Sellers are in control. We could see sellers come on back down, right, and push that price all the way back down to support right over here. All right, so that's the concern with the market, right? We're still short. Definitely, we should be out. But if we break through resistance here, get some white candles, green candles, start moving higher, that's a bullish sign, all right? Or we could see price come back down, all right? So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that, okay? Sellers are definitely still in control, but had a nice move higher here. Has moved up last week and this week, Monday so far. Okay. All right. So S&P, guys, sell short signal, all red candles. Same with the Dow. We're in the markdown phase. All right. See the Dow right here. All right. Notice how price came to that moving average, came down, came to that moving average, came down. Here we are at that moving average again. So price could come down. VIX is down. Sectors are down and neutral. All right, let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar index has made a little move higher here. So it's holding here, holding that $100 mark. Let's move that to $100, right here, that $100 mark here, round number. All right, and the E-minis are down. So the Dow E-mini down, right? NASDAQ, S&P right here, and the Russell all down. VIX on the big picture, guys, big pullback on the VIX. All right, so the VIX has come back, what's that, 30 points? Came all the way up to 60, guys, right here. 30 points down, all the way back down. That's a big pullback. All right, big pullback. Not very bullish yet. We got to get below 20, but guys, that's a good sign. Good sign for the markets. Okay, so we are based on the volatility. All right, so we have less volatility right now, not as much fear in the market. We could certainly break to the upside. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So Dow, guys, on the daily time frame here we are on the daily time frame. To become bullish, we got to break through here, triangle right here, and start moving higher. But the market, there's no. All right. If you guys look here, the whole structure has been broken. Okay, we came all the way down here. To really become bullish, we got to get past resistance up here. Okay, or at a minimum, recapture that trend line. Okay, so we're a long way. So at a minimum, we got to recapture that trend line all the way up here. Guys, we came all the way down here. Here we are right here. So long way from that, okay? Long way from that. All right, Dow on the weekly time frame. Remember, we have a sell signal here on the weekly. Nice pullback there. Monthly, holding firm. So some good buying came in. Look at this candle here for the month. All right, retraced all the way back up here. So they're holding this market. S&P, same thing here. We're holding right here. On the daily, on the weekly, all the way up here. All right. Monthly, same thing. Pull back all the way. All right. All the way. This is very encouraging for equities, guys. Pull back all the way up here. Came down all the way to tip of this candle here and closed so far for the week right here. NASDAQ, same thing here. All right. Lots of selling. Again, red candles here. We can certainly come on back down. Weekly time frame, sell signal, all red candles, but we're off that support area there. NASDAQ. All right. Hey, Alex. Welcome, Alex. Is that, Orchid. Welcome, Orchid. So buy signal here, holding here. Russell, guys. Russell in real trouble. Look at that, Russell. All right. So we are nowhere. We don't have buyers anywhere, guys. Nowhere around. We can actually remove this. All right, so we have support right here. So Russell is in real trouble. Let's keep this here because we have such good resistance here. Let's keep it there. Okay, I like see here the range here. Let's keep it like that. Russell on the weekly time frame, sell signal here all the way there. Nail support right down here. All right, Russell on the monthly time frame, red candle here. We broke through that trend line. All right, looks like it wants to recover that trend line, but just keep in mind, guys, the market has been in trouble. Okay, that doesn't mean things can't change, but right now, major concerns. Okay. Bitcoin is just holding here at 83,000. Okay. If we get selling in equities, we'll see Bitcoin come on back down. We got white candles here. All right. If we get some red candles, we look to, all right, come on back down. Our sell signal came in all the way back here, guys, at around 91,000 after a buy signal of 70,000 right about here is where we entered. Okay. All right, gold, guys, is doing really well. We have some of our gold stocks, basic material stocks, perhaps the best performers right now. Not only in stocks, but the other markets too. All right, so gold in the futures market, buy signal here. All right, on the weekly time frame, just amazing price action, guys. Keeps moving higher. $3,255 on gold. Based on the price action, gold could make it to $3,500, guys, which would be a major move. Silver's just holding between support and resistance here for now. Crude oil has recaptured. We're going to do this here for crude. Crude oil has recaptured that support. All right, so for crude oil, we want to stay within our box here. Support and resistance right here. All right, that again, I've talked about this. This is a sweet spot for crude, right? All right, so between $80 and $60 right here. That's your sweet spot for crude oil. Below 60, that's recessionary, right? Above, that's inflationary, all right? So we want crude oils to stay right in here between support and resistance here. It did break lower when the market became bearish. It made a low at 55, but it's bounced back at 61. So it needs to stay right where it is, right around that 60 range. If it breaks down lower, yes, it's good for your gas prices, but not good for the economy when that happens. Okay, if it gets below $60 a barrel. Bonds, middle low, guys. We had a buy signal here. We were looking for bonds to move higher, and totally failed. Sellers came in heavy, and it's holding right here. So interest rates have gone back up. They're going back up again. The dollar index, right, broke that support here, broke a big support here. The dollar keeps going lower, but settling at $100 mark. That's a big mark, guys. So that's that $100 support. All right, right here, right here, right here, and now right here. Big support area for the dollar. Weekly time frame breaking through a big support here. So pay attention to your support and resistance areas. Pound yen on the daily time frame getting a bounce of that support area here. We could actually move this lower right here. Okay, the Mag 7s, the Magnificent 7 stocks. Let's take a look. All right, so Tesla, guys, holding support right here. That's encouraging. All right, we need buyers to come on in and push higher here, right? It's off that support level down here, like here, all through here, right? So it's bouncing, but still concerned. All red candle here could certainly test that support area again if sellers come in heavy. Microsoft, same thing, found support. Right here, support, just holding for now. Apple, same thing here, found support. So the good news is, right, the Mag 7s found support, all right? Found support here, 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 and here we are here. Google right now, let's take a look, found support, all red candles. So just wait. Meta, Facebook, not good here. Right, sellers are coming back down, looking to test that support level. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right, there we go. All righty. Okay, there we go. All right, NVIDIA. All right, same thing here, guys. Just holding here for now. Again, found support right here. Okay, so we really need, right, these Mag 7 stocks to break through here. All right, break through to the upside. Give us some green candles. Get bullish again. That will help the equity markets. Okay. So nothing major there. They're just holding. All right. So a down to flat day today. Gold stocks did really well in Bullmaster and Stock Boss. We'll go through those. But current positions. Let's go through current positions in Monster Scalper on the 60-minute time frame. All right. Let's see how they're doing. So EURTRY, guys, a fairly decent trade here for the 60-minute time frame here. We've struggled with the 60-minute. So EURTRY, buy signal here on a break of this resistance. Red candle, sell signal, close the trade, please. So EURTRY, we're going to close that on the 60-minute time frame. EURHUF, all right, buy signal here, sell signal, big candle, we should be out. All right, failed to stay above resistance there. EURHUF, let's close this. EURSEK, EURSEK, buy signal here. All right, still holding. Did we call this? When did we call this? Nope, we called it this one here. Buy signal here, sell signal. This is a new trade here. We haven't called it, so we'll remove it. EURPLN. All right, buy signal here, sell signal, another buy signal here. We haven't called that. Let's remove it. We'll take a look at the euro pairs for some opportunities after we're done with this. So 60-minute time frame, still choppy there. On the 240, let's take a look. And these are long, 240 long positions. Long positions on the 240-minute time frame in Monster Scalper. I believe the 240 should be holding much better. Let's take a look. EURTRY, buy signal here, still holding. Good trade here, guys. All right. All right, so good trade. And here we are. Good markup phase right here. All right, we're looking at reaccumulation. If we break through that resistance right here, buy signal right here, great trade going there. EURTRY, Eurozar. All right, so buy signal here, good price action there. We did get a red candle right here, so close the trade. So buy signal here, lots of pips here, guys. All right, almost what, 400 pips? Buy signal here, red candle, close the trade there. Eurozar, close that, please. All right, EURSEK, buy signal here. All right, we're getting past resistance right here. All right, so buy signal here, a bit of a pullback. Here is your markdown phase. All right, this one is slowly breaking out. Mark down, mark up. All right, there we are. EURSEK, EURGBP. All right, buy signal here. Red candles came in, guys. Sell signal. Let's close the trade. So EURGBP, buy signal here. Sell signal. Close the trade. Don't try to get the very bottom or the very top. Ideally, though, all right, this trade would have been perfect if we'd gotten out a sell signal right in here. You guys have seen it before where we get a sell signal right about here. Right, so where you get the majority of the trade, but that's fine. Close the trade. EURGBP. Euro dollar, all right, so buy signal here, moving up nicely, holding firm. Euro dollar. Euro HKD, that's your Hong Kong pair. Buy signal here, all right, holding firm. Dollar CAD. All right, dollar CAD. Buy signal here. So that's reaccumulation, and we're breaking out of the range here. All right, we don't have much of a trend. This was a good trend here. All right, but right here, we don't. Buy signal here, and it's trying to break out here. Support is right here. So it's breaking out, trying to break out of this range here. Euro CAD, Euro SGD. All right, buy signal here, sell signal here, buy signal. Keep an eye on this one here. All right. White candles here. We need red candles to come in there. Euro SGD. And then pound ZAR. Pound ZAR, buy signal here. We did get a red candle right here, guys. That's too bad. Otherwise, holding firm, looking to break through that resistance. Look at that. Setting up to test that resistance here again and possibly break out. But we have a red candle here, so we've got to close the trade, okay? So pound ZAR, close the trade, please. Those are all the longs we've got. We've got some shorts. So let's take a look. All right, shorts on the 60-minute time frame here. That 60-minute time frame has been difficult. All right, dollar yen, USD JPY, so short here, still holding. All right, it's consolidating right here, guys. right? Looks like it might break to the upside. You got a green candle here, close the trade. We'll leave it for now. Dollar yen. All right, dollar HKD, JPY, same thing here. Almost identical price action. Look at that. All right, so keep an eye on it. Green candle come in, just close the trade. As a matter of fact, is that a green candle here? All right, green candle there. Let's close that. HKD, JPY. Let's follow our rules there. All right, let's double check. No green candles on dollar yen. Okay, on the 240 time frame. All right, we might be done early today. All right. All right, so USD CHF. So short here, guys. Good trade going here. Amazing trade here. All right, on the 240. Dollar Swiss. USD CZK. So short here, holding for now. USD SGD. Great trades going, guys. So short here, holding. USD DKK. So short here. All right, holding. Very choppy, but sellers came back in. And then pound yen. Pound yen closed out. So pound yen so short right here. I think we entered it right in here. Green candles, right? Boy, ideally that sell signal should come in right about here. All right, but green candles here, close the trade. Nothing you can do about that. Okay. Based on the price action here on pound yen, let's see here. Pound yen will usually lead us into correction and out of corrections too. All righty. Let's see something here. All right, let's get more data there. So pound yen has some green candles. Now this is on the 240, but we'll keep an eye on it. All right, so that might be a leading indicator for the market. See, pound yen is moving higher, guys. Pound yen is moving higher, right? This is pound yen during the correction, right, that we just had. And then here is pound yen moving up, okay? So buyers are coming in. All right, you see here, they're moving up here. So we'll definitely keep an eye on pound yen. Yeah, buyers are coming in here. Recover that support line here, and they're coming in. All right, so buyers could definitely come in there. Okay, so really pay attention to the markets this week. All right, our US 30 traders. All right, we had a long position that we called that closed. We were looking for a break here, guys, above resistance here. Right here, we had a buy signal. All right, but we broke through that support, and we have a sell signal to get out. Okay, we'll see if it retests this area, but right now we do have a sell signal to be out. That's too bad because we were hoping for a price to break, right? Setting up nicely above resistance here. Okay, but so no trade yet. No trade right now on the US 30. On the NAS 100, same thing here. That trade closed. Okay. All right. Monster Stock Boss. Let's take a look at Stock Boss and Bull Master. As I mentioned, the basic materials, so gold stocks have been performing really well. Let's run heat seeker, see how many we've got. 17, still not a lot there. TMC, uh, I don't think we're in that one. Oh, hold on. So TMC in stock boss, we're not in that one. But I tell you, those gold stocks, basic material stocks have just been moving up nicely here. TMC, that the buy signal was here, right? That's jumped up already. Look at the daily time frame. So that's gone. Another basic material here. CRMY. We have buyers are almost coming in on the daily time frame here. You guys can see that. Look at that. Good markdown phase, green candle, white candle there. And on the 60-minute time frame, you guys know we've moved this to the 60-minute. All right, buy signal here at 185. Pull back nicely here. Trading at 215. Found support. We're going to add this. CRLM. I'm sorry. CRML. In stock boss. Okay, on the 60-minute time frame. And that's basic material. Okay. IAG. All right, that's gone there. NAK. NAK in stock boss. I think we traded this before, but look at that, guys. NAK on the 60-minute time frame. Good buy signal there. Look at that right there. Good mark down, mark up, mark down. Drawing your lines. Mark up. Buy signal here, so we're going to call that one, and that's basic material too, guys. NAK in stock boss. 60-minute time frame there. Okay, buy signal here. Looks really good. Target, our first target on this trade would be right here. Okay. Last one, basic materials. We're in this one already. UAMY. So we're in that already. Buy signal here. Nice break. Moving up nicely. Right. Good buying. Look at the daily time frame. Good buying here on the daily time frame. Bull master. Oh, we will definitely be done early. Bull master here. 51 in bull master. Let's take a look. KGC, we're in that already. AEM, we're in that already. So our stock boss traders, bull master traders, you guys should be all over these. Okay. AEM. Yep, we're in that already. HYM, we're in that already. Double check. HYM. All right, so we're not in that one, and it's gone, guys. Good buying here on the weekly. Too bad. Buy signal here. That's gone. EGO. That has broken out already there. NEM. That's breaking out. We call that one there. GFI. We're in that one there. That's breaking out nicely there. GRLD, all right, breaking out nicely. Look at that, guys. Nice break here, nice push. All right, and that's the last one here. So no new trades for Bull Master, but we'll keep an eye on it. That's for sure. These gold stocks are moving. Monster Scalper. I don't know what we've got going on here. Let's take a quick look on the 60. We'll figure it out. So the Kiwi and Aussie pairs are trying to make a move higher. That's bullish for the market. Stocks. So nothing in the dollar, guys. Dollar's red, wants to go short, but they're holding that $100 mark. So you might not get a lot of follow through there. Win a lot of these Euro pairs already. Euro SEK, we're in that one. Good trade there. All right, EUR HKD, we're in that one. And that's the one that closed. I don't see anything, guys. We do have some buyers coming in the Aussie, but I think we'll wait. So some of these pairs are closing. Like New Zealand dollar, that's closing right here, okay? So we could see a pullback. This one here, New Zealand CAD, should close anytime now. All right, so probably the next round. We'll wait for the next round of buying, okay, guys? All right, so slow night tonight. Not a lot of information here. Let's see here. Well, you know what? I want to stick with gold. I mean, I've noticed healthcare is trying to make a move. All right, so if you guys see that here. Healthcare, right? We're getting some healthcare stocks in here. But for right now, basic materials. Okay, so we'll just stick with basic materials for now. Our monster scalper traders, be on alert, okay? But the market is quiet now. I haven't seen a lot of signals through the day, okay? So do we have, what data do we have coming out? All right, so we have, all right, so that's why we don't have, we do have data tomorrow. We have retail sales tomorrow. Oh, the Fed speak at 1:30. That could move the market. Friday, no data. And then Thursday, we do have data, unemployment claims. So we have some data coming out tomorrow. But just trade lightly. And we'll see what's going on with Forex. With Monster Scalper. Okay. But remember, whenever it gets quiet, it's setting up. It is setting up for another move. Okay. So we have always be on the alert. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. All right. You guys get a break tonight. We end up early. Usually we go all the way till 8 p.m. Sometimes over. So market's a little quiet right now. So don't force anything. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got what? Q&A, Wednesday Q&A. Okay. Take care, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.